Yeah, so if you're looking for a new hot ride, the auto show is certainly the place to be. You can check out hundreds of cars on display.
Just don't try to drive away with them. Adam Longo has been trying to get his legs and arms into one of those cars to take it for a spin. Hasn't happened yet, but Ads, you've seen quite a bit since you've been there.
Yeah, we have, and we're actually going to go for a test drive here in a second. But the point is that I'm about to make, the new hot ride, it doesn't have to be a car. It doesn't have to be a truck. Why can't it be an electric bike? Right? So these are the hot thing that we're seeing around DC right now. I'm going to bring in Paul Yepez here with Electric City Bikes, DC company. You guys have been getting a lot of attention. Talk to me about some of the offerings that you have this year.
So one of the things that's been really popular in the test track today has been the mountain bike segment, and actually in DC we don't really have a lot of business for that, but because the auto show is bringing in people from all over the place, you've seen people like, oh, I want to ride that one. And this is the bike that people have been eyeing, and it's like, why? And it's like people from outer cities are like, oh, I've heard that hunters use e-bikes. I've heard that people in construction use e-bikes. I've heard that people in rural areas are using e-bikes. So it's not any longer just for urban cities, but it's actually for multi-purpose.
Right. What's the reaction that you get from somebody who's out here and test driving it on your track for the first time, who's never been on an e-bike?
It's a smile. It's like you all of a sudden you pedal down and you're like, whoa, and it's going. And it just brings a lot of joy to whoever's sitting on it.
Right. Now, is this the first year that you all have been out here at the auto show?
Yes.
Okay, so are you getting looks from all the car manufacturers going,
yeah.
What are you doing with the bike here at my show?
Yeah, it's definitely been like that, but there's been a lot of the car people who have been floating, and they've been coming to look at the bikes too. So it's like, oh, what is this? What is this about? And it's mostly like, is this normal bikes or is this electrified? Is this a scooter? But a big misconception with a lot of the car people is that these things have accelerators, and they don't. They do not have accelerators. They're just pedal assisted. So as you put one pedal down, the bike moves and it goes.
And they are quick. Well, Paul, thank you. I'm going to hop on this guy real quick because our anchor's back at the station. They've been goading me to try to get on something and take off. So I'm going to take this full opportunity to do that now. So this is a Specialized. It's just considerably heavier than the Specialized Shiv that I have at home. So you get on this thing, you start to pedal, and instantly you can sort of feel, oh wait, I got my pant cuff caught in there. You sort of feel how it just sort of takes off with one or two pedals. And now I'm going 14 miles an hour, 15, hold on, coming around this turn. Let's see if I can get some speed coming back at you here. All right, so here we go. All right, so now we're up. Oh, we hit 21 miles an hour, some braking. All right, this thing has got some kick to it, right? It does not feel like a heavy bike when you're riding it. Of course, when you stop and try to lift it, it's a heavy bike. But listen, this is just one of the offerings. We've got a ton more that we're going to be talking about here over the next hour. I don't think they're going to let me drive out the door with this, though, guys. My man here looks like he might take me down if I were to try. Back
So
to you.
you still have to pedal with those, right? That's what they're saying with the electric bikes? You just get a little assist?
A little bit, but the pedaling is like effortless. Like you just give it like one or two cranks and you're off.
Okay.
How expensive is it, Ads?
How much does it cost?
It depends. The base level bikes will run you around $2,800 for something simple, not as nice as this. But the base level of this is around $3,800, so it's still not too far off. But the most expensive bikes that I've sold and we've sold as a company have been per bike around $15,000 per unit.
Oh my
So it
gosh.
just depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for something really specialized, really specific to what you're going to use it for, kid hauling, deliveries, ice cream truck, things like that, then yeah, you're paying $8, $9, $10, $11,000. But if you're looking at a typical commuter, it could be between 2 and 4. That's the base level, just entry price point where people feel comfortable spending without fear of, I don't know if I'm going to use the bike.
Right. We'll leave it right there, Paul. Thank you. 2 or 4 grand for kid hauling? Man, I'll take that in a heartbeat.
I tell you what, for $15,000, I'm gonna ride it. I'm gonna sleep in it. I'm gonna go shower in it. Better cook some dinner. Better pick up groceries.
I gotta pay my bike note this month.
Right.
I don't see a hot plate on this thing. I don't know about dinner, but yeah.
All right.